All right. Hello, everyone. I am back streaming The Sims, and we are here. We are back with Vladdy and Saul. Trying to build up some cash flow. So let's get Serenity back here because she's over hanging out with her boyfriend, Tyler. Let's see how she's doing. Okay, here's what we're gonna do with Serenity because she really had a good time with her boyfriend. We're gonna go to Manage Worlds. And we're gonna get her moved into her boyfriend's place. And he lives in this cool little apartment thing, and yesterday we updated it, we gave it some stuff, so let's get that going. Oh my gosh. There we go. And I'm thinking the entire premise of this family is that they're all just gonna be really obsessed with the color purple. So if they see someone with purple hair or someone dressed in a lot of purple, they're just like, we like you, we're gonna turn you into a vampire and you're gonna come just live with us. So that's my plan for this family, but right now we're gonna we're gonna get back to Vladdy Daddy and Saul. They do need to build up their money. So we got Ruby up here. What's she doing? Let's go check on our nectar, see how that's aging. Ooh, you can also have her resume the apple nectar. See how we're doing here. Not yet aged. Alright. That's fine. She's got her own thing to do here. You two, obviously. Because, of course, because it's me, because I like it.
Oh! Ah, get up!
Nekwa Sempu.
Oh, Steve. Bones a growl. Kalimba. Yapa. Poking Steve. Franz du Pa. Bones a growl. Poking Steve, huh? Douche.
Alright, so let's see what else we're gonna do. 'Cause I want these two to try to start earning some money. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, I want these two to start earning some money because they need it, because if they want to retire to Sulani, they're gonna need to start making bank. How I'm gonna have them do that, I'm not sure. Maybe I could have Vladdy Daddy get a job, but I don't know what job I should give him. Let's see what we got here. Oh, it's really hard to get a job if you don't have electricity. So, okay, that's a bit of a problem. I can always send him to a library. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Let's see. Have you two did you two get your homework done? Nope. Get on that. Oh, and you can do extra credit work. What are you doing? You're down here. I guess I could make you guys make some nectar. But she finished with that batch. I'm gonna have you do one more batch. Ooh, we have some stuff that we could sell. Oh, perfect, perfect. I don't know how she got those, but that gave us some simoleons, which is really good.
Arabay. Thank you.
So, the other day I was talking to a friend, and of course I was bugging him relentlessly. Am I doing a good job going live? Am I doing a good job? Am I doing a good job? And he said, yeah, you're doing a great job. He's like, I really like how you get excited about the game, but you don't get like overly excited like some other streamers. Now, I don't know if he was talking about anyone in particular, but I have seen clips of streamers who, like, they're just playing a game. It's like super basic, and it's like something really mundane happens, and they have this big reaction of, oh, look at that, we got this thing, and then it's like, okay. I mean, I understand why they do that, to try to keep people engaged and stuff, but it's kind of funny, especially when you're playing the same game and you're just sitting there like, oh, we don't want you to volunteer. And you're just sitting there like, oh, cool, I got the thing. I don't know if anyone's ever done this, but where if you like play a game at the same time as another streamer and they're having these like really big reactions and you're just like, okay, cool. I don't know. I'm just rambling about random stuff right now. I have not had my coffee properly kick in yet. I'm doing my best though. I think the other thing about streaming that's like starting to like kind of get into my head is like watching how many people are in the chat. But it's like, it's one of those things where I just need to figure out how to like not worry too much about it, because it's fine. Like, it's not the end of the world. I don't know, it's really hard sometimes because you're doing a stream and it's like, oh crap, I'm talking to no one. And it can feel a little discouraging, but you know what? This is a learning process. It's a learning process. It's okay. And you know what? And I'm putting this stuff up on YouTube later so that people can just watch it on their own time, which is good, you know? And then maybe I'll get some more feedback and I'll start to feel a little better about things. School teaches important things. Yeah, society requires school for success. School sucks. Alright, Vladdy Daddy, let's get you a job because you are running so low on everything. Oh, and Saul, yeah, let's get you a job too. Alright. You two are getting a job. Okay, so this Vladdy Daddy, what job are we going to give Vladdy Daddy? We could give him detective, doctor, interior decorator. I don't know, the interior decorator thing is kind of glitchy, and it's a good pack. It's got some good stuff. I really like some of the hair in that pack, but I also really can't stand the because it's so broken and buggy and laggy, and it just does not work. Ooh, we could give him the Reaper career. We could give him the Reaper career. Yeah. Let's give Vladdy Daddy the Reaper career. And then select a career for Saul. All right, what do we want to do for Saul? Because I went with the Reaper career for Vladdy Daddy because I feel like it's more of an ancient, it's more like an ancient career, you know, because death, obviously. But I think Saul, I want something a little bit more modern, a little more sleek. Let's give him, I feel like a law career is the best way to go for Saul. Okay, so we got some careers going. Ruby, do we want to give you a career? I don't think so. You, my dear, are going to just continue to be fabulous as you are. All right. How's everyone doing on blood? What? Why do you have festering bitterness? Why do you have festering bitterness? Who are you bitter towards? Better not be your boyfriend. Oh. I thought I sent you two to prom. Whatever. We're gonna figure it out. Okay, let's see if we can start working this issue out. Let's start with having you maybe like apologize. And then kiss behind a bookshelf. That's new. Yeah, let's try that. Let's see what that does. Work assignment. Meet prospective client. Should Saul Stroud get a jump start on and accept the assignment? Okay. Oh, that's why I felt like the lawyer career would be best for Saul. Okay. Has anyone here watched Breaking Bad? Okay, so in Breaking Bad, there's this character called Saul. Saul is this eccentric lawyer, and there was actually a spin-off show called Better Call Saul. And he was like this kind of slimy lawyer who used a lot of underhanded tricks to get what he wanted. And he was just such a fun character. There's this TikToker on here that actually reminds me a lot of Saul. He's a lawyer. I don't know the name off the top of my head, but he is phenomenal. They are both so phenomenal. And, I like the way that Saul kind of looks at the law as something to be worked around rather than upheld. And I just think that's a very funny trait in a lawyer. So, of course, we have to make Saul Stroud here a lawyer because Better Call Saul, and my brain just made a connection like that. Are you two gonna kiss? What the hell? No. Kiss behind the freaking bookshelf. Come on. Come on, go kiss your boyfriend. Where? Come on. Come on, keep coming. There we go. Sheesh.
7A and trip. Jiffa.
There we go. Go on.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really behind the bookshelf, is it? But I mean, they're having a good time. That's nice. That's good at least. Sneaky in the shelves. Oh, from not getting caught kissing behind the. Oh, that's cute. That's so cute. I want to make you two do that. Gossip about family drama. Heck yeah, and then we'll see if we can have you kiss behind the bookshelf.
Porada. Rebna? Khalid.
That's kind of cute. And what are you doing? Are you good on blood, Missy? Yeah, you seem
Forny Fatoza Bab.
Oh, we got that.
Crico.
Neops.
All right.
Yibs.
You two are going to kiss. Smoochy, smoochy,
Yup.
yes. Hello, Miss
Good morning.
Adventure. I'm so glad to see you here. Oh my gosh, it's always so good to see people that I actually know. It makes me feel so much better, and it makes me feel so much less alone. And it's like, oh my gosh, yay, someone's not judging me, because doing live is really hard, 'cause I feel like everyone's judging me all the time. And the coffee's kicking in, clearly. I lurk. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I feel so loved. I need lurkers. Oh my gosh. Oh, go kiss behind the bookshelf. I keep telling you. Go kiss behind the bookshelf.
Boombraza?
Narshaya.
Yibs.
Hold it, yapping!
What are you... Oh. Go on. Oh, okay, they're not really at the bookshelf, and it looks like things are getting a little glitchy, and his kid, or not his kid, his kid's boyfriend is just here playing a game, and Vladdy Daddy looks like he's not super into it. Oh, now he's getting into it. Okay, there we go. He was fine with it at the end. That's good. I totally cosplayed as Bella Goth. Yes! I love that. Oh my gosh. I am someone who is... This is going to sound kind of dumb, but I'm kind of scared to cosplay because I feel like there's a lot of judgment in that community. And I don't have the skill to make a super big, elaborate costume. I don't have... I certainly don't have the money right now to do anything like that. So I just feel like, I just feel so anxious at the thought of like doing something like that, because you keep seeing stuff on, you know, like you see all these really beautiful cosplays on TikTok and everything. Fun little fact. So if any of you don't know, I'm an author and I have a bunch of books out, I have a bunch of characters. So, when I was designing my characters, I was really, really intentional about making sure that the designs were relatively simple, at least for some, because I know how frustrating it can be with like cosplays, and if you really like a character, or you really like a plot line or whatever, but the character costume, it's just so much, or the character design is just so much. So I was very intentional with trying to make some of my character designs simple, so they're accessible to people of all skill levels and tax brackets and all that. So, heck, I have limited money, and I am a straight man who is a drag queen. Yes, we love to see it. Okay, so I kind of. Okay, so I'll make this. I'll see if I can get a picture of this up on TikTok. I don't know if TikTok would be mad at me though, because it's a picture of one of my characters, who's a guy. His name's Lucas, and he wears a dress. And I'm gonna make a little spoiler here. Okay, I'm not a big enough author for this to matter at all. But I have this character, Lucas. He's in Death to the Soul, and he's gonna become a drag queen. And that's going to happen in later books, but you are going to see a few times where he is going to, you know, dress up, he's going to have makeup on, he's going to be looking great, and he's just going to own it. And the whole reason I have Lucas do this is because, you know, people would think, oh, well, he's just super feminine. No, actually, he's not. He's actually just, like, really comfortable in his masculinity. And my actual name is John, and I do poetry on TikTok too. I love that. Yes! Lucas, the reason he's able to like put a dress on, put makeup on, and do all this stuff is because he knows who he is. He knows what he is. He knows that he is a man, and putting on a dress and makeup is not going to change that for him. Okay? That's why he's comfortable doing that. You know, he is so secure in his masculinity that he can literally wear whatever he wants, and he is still a man. Okay. Be right back. I will send you my stuff. Yes, please do. Thank you. I look forward to your return. So yeah, and then we also have another character in my books called Quinn, and Quinn, he's not super into like wearing dresses or whatever, and that's not because like he's insecure. It's the only reason he's not comfortable with it is because he's not comfortable with it. You know, he's a lot more old-fashioned, and it's just not something he enjoys doing, and that's totally fine. But Quinn is also someone who will show affection to the people he loves. Like, he's really not afraid of showing affection. And again, that goes back to him being like super comfortable in his masculinity. Because just like with Lucas, you know, he could put a dress on, does not change the fact that he's a man. Quinn, he can show affection to his loved ones, does not change the fact that he is a man. He knows that. And that's why Quinn and Lucas are like so free to kind of be themselves. And when I was first writing them, I wasn't really thinking about all this stuff. I just kind of did it. Thank you so much, Vanessa. Thank you. So yeah, no, I just kind of did it. And then as I went to book signings, as I got my books out there, you know, I'd have some older men stop by my table, pick up my books. I don't know why these older men decided to come pick up a vampire romance book. Maybe they just felt sorry for me. I think that's the reason they came and got my books, is because they felt really bad for me. But I had a lot of older men coming to my table, getting my books, and they would have very big reactions to my stories. I mean, like, I've had grown men come to me after reading my books in tears. Now, let me be so freaking for real right now. I was not writing this to make old men cry. I was not writing this cute little vampire romance. Well, it's not, I don't know how cute it is. It's a lot of things. Cute, I guess, is among them, but I did not write this vampire romance to make grown old men cry. But that's how it worked out. Oh, we got another slablet. But it worked out where just it really touched something in a lot of old men. And when I asked them, hey, why did my books give you such a big reaction? And they said, well, a lot of them, they related to Quinn or Lucas. And they said that they really liked that Quinn and Lucas were able to be masculine men, but also show that emotion without that taken away from their masculinity. And it was just mind-blowing to see that, and kind of heartbreaking. I don't know what to make of it, honestly, because it feels like there is, like, we do need to have more conversations around, like, toxic masculinity, but it was just so eye-opening to see how negatively affected these older men were by this toxic masculinity, and how deeply hurt they were, and how much it held them back. Now, it's a hard balancing act for me, because I have a lot of anger at, like, toxic masculinity and people who perpetuate that. I also try to keep in mind that, you know, that these people are individuals. Anyhow, my messages are locked. Oh, that's weird. Why are they locked? It's just, it's a complicated balancing act of remembering, like, yes, everyone is an individual, and, but also, like, I do think that, like, if men are doing nothing to stand up against this, then they're also part of the problem. But it's a huge conversation. It's a huge conversation. Nonsense bots causing, oh yeah, we hate that. But yeah, no, it's a huge conversation that really needs to be had, and I think it's a conversation that's going to have to be had multiple times, and hopefully we can start making, like, actual progress on that. It's just, it's frustrating because I feel like at least most decent people, well, emphasis on decent people. We want the same things. We want problems fixed, right? Now, I also do understand that there are plenty of unreasonable people out there who just want to hurt other people. I get that. I'm not talking about those people. We need to ignore those people. They are not useful. They are not productive. They can stay out of this conversation. And then the people who actually want change, we're going to come together and actually make it happen and ignore those other loudmouths because them. But yeah, no, we definitely do need to have like actual conversations around toxic masculinity and trying to like understand what is going on, how do we combat it, and all that stuff. And I hope that my books could be a help to that. I hope, and it kind of, at least for me, has been really eye-opening to see the way that men have been responding to my vampire romance book. So. Ooh, here's an idea. I wonder, because we have this little wall thing that leads here, I wonder if... Alright. So then we have a little archway here, but instead we could take that archway out. We come here to the doors. That color doesn't really go, so let's... Yeah. I don't... Okay, so I'm not a super big fan of this particular bookcase here, but... Let me see here. I know we have other options in terms of, like, bookcase doors. So we do have this, and it says unlocked by reaching level 10 of the writer career in the author branch. All right, let's try to get that. I'm gonna make you an author. We're gonna have you travel. We're gonna send you back to the library, where you're gonna get on a computer. We're gonna get you into the author career so we can get that cool little bookcase. Thank you so much for all the likes, Miss Adventure. All right. But yeah, no, back to talking about drag queens. I think it is absolutely ridiculous where people think that drag queens, like, at least those who identify as men, think that, like, oh, they're just like sissies or whatever. No, no, you have to be the most secure and certain of your masculinity to put on a dress, put on makeup, put on a wig, put on all that stuff, and still say, yes, I am a man. That takes a level of, like, self-awareness. That takes a level of understanding yourself and accepting yourself that is so deep. And fighting against all the toxic masculinity, fighting against all of that, and then just going for that. It's honestly incredible. And that's another thing that just drives me up a wall, is how people will talk out their mouth before, like, actually understanding an issue. I don't understand why people get so up in arms around this thing. You know, they say, like, oh, well, the kids, we don't wanna like influence the kids. And that, meanwhile, sending your kid to the movies where straight characters are kissing on the screen, and then, oh, mom, dad, I'm gay. Yeah, a lot of good making your kid watch straight people kiss did for you, huh? Oh, and here's another thing. I am a great example of showing how, like, it's not a choice. I'm non-binary, I am pansexual and sexual, and And I was raised Catholic. And then I was an evangelical Christian for a lot of my life. And I'm still I had everything stacked against me, and I am who I am. And it's like, yeah. So can we just drop the BS that like people have a choice in who they are, like in that area? Because it's very clear that it's not. And then they say, well, it's a lifestyle. No, it's not. I am gender non-conforming, and I'm trying to interview her to explain. Oh, nice. But yeah, no, it's important. It's good. And yeah, I'm non-binary, and I'm really hoping to get top surgery at some point this year.
Oh. Slow but nurse.
There we go. Alright, so we got jobs. For everyone. Okay. So Saul has to meet prospective clients. Let's see if we can make Vladdy Daddy a client. Yep, we can. We absolutely can. Now, I could be wrong about this, but I think in the real world, maybe, I don't know if you're allowed to, like, I don't know if you're allowed to represent friends or family if you're a lawyer. I don't know how that works. I know if you're a doctor, you can't practice medicine on a family or a friend. So I don't know if the same thing works for lawyers. But
oh yeah.
Hey, look, that worked.
So.
Attend an active work day. Ooh, how are you doing on all of that? All right. You're gonna take a shower. Ooh, you two are kissing again. All right, you gotta take a shower though, and then you also need to get something to drink. Does anyone have any plasma packs? You've got plasma fruit that you can make into. They can make into more nectar, so that's good. Let's have you do that, and then we'll move this over to you. Wait, why does this... Okay. So I guess we're gonna... we're just gonna craft some nectar. Did you finish? Alright, so you got 75% done. You got work in 2 days. You can practice medicine, dentistry on family, friends, but you cannot prescribe controlled meds. Oh, okay. Okay. Wait, what about surgery? Because I know there's, like, a lot of issues if, like, you're trying to, like, do surgery on someone that you know. I don't know. My dad was my dentist. Oh, that's cool. Oh, do you want, like, the most obscure fact about me? So, my sister-in-law's father was the King of Norway's dentist. That's actually true. In my family of, awful, horrible people, I had 2 older brothers, and one of them married this Norwegian lady. And turns out her dad was the King of Norway's dentist. He's retired now, but yeah. Yeah, so, like, I've totally met the King of Norway's dentist. He's kind of weird, but very nice. Very nice. Now, I liked her parents. Her parents were, you could tell they were, like, kind of out of their element being around such a different culture, but they were such nice people. I never really connected with them because, I was a lot younger at the time and also going through a lot of stuff. But I genuinely liked them. I thought they were nice people. Even if, I struggled to, like, make any sort of connection with them. I liked them from afar because I was awkward. He was a surgeon and performed surgery on me. Oh! So I guess you can do that, huh? Interesting. The more you know. That's cool. But yeah, no, so like... but I mean, honestly, having that like super obscure connection to the king in Norway is such a fun little thing to pull out at parties. Because it's random, it's weird, and yeah. It's like, why would you brag about the fact that your sister-in-law's dad was the king of Norway's dentist? Because I can, because it sounds kind of almost cool. It's like, yeah, why don't you talk about the fact that you're an author? Oh, I do. I do. A lot. Trust me. Oh my gosh. But when I take a break from talking about how I'm an author, of course I have to talk about how my sister-in-law's father was the king of Norway's dentist. I spilled coffee on me. Yes, I did. Oh well. It's laundry day anyway. Let's get y'all inside here. Where's your homework? Guys. Everett, do you have a homework book? Yes, you do. Oh, Everett's too pissed. That's okay. Axel, you can do your homework though. Ooh, and we got some stuff that we can sell here. Try to pay off those bills.
Boss a move.
Sometimes kids will come home with the sometimes kids will come home and they'll have the thing, school projects, and you can sell those for $100 or simoleons.
New play.
What are you doing? Alright, you're good. Let's check to see when. Oh, you also have to finish reading. I also have to finish reading. I'm gonna come here and you're gonna read something. And what are you doing? You're done with that, and oh, you need to drink something. Oh, you gotta go to your computer thing. Go. There we go. Alright, how are you doing? Alright, so she's finishing up with that. You are talking with your husband. You need to get something to drink. Okay. See if there's anyone around here he can drink from. Oh, there's a sim. Is this sim a vampire? Does not appear to be a vampire. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Oh, he's serenading his husband. That's cute. But you need to drink first. Then you can serenade your husband. There we go. Don't that. We're going to put your dark form away. Let's just put that
What?
Alright. You're still a little thirsty. Alright, let's see if we can find someone else for you to drink from, because I want you to be full. Who's this? Darling Walsh. No, not small drink. compel for a deep breath. There we go.
Roy Makos.
And of course, dark form comes out again.
There's Muratu, the Francis. Ooh. Duh.
Ooh, we got some more points. Let's see what else we can. Cult student, and that should be good.
Duh.
All right, so we're making progress in this area. We're making progress.
Ooh.
How are you doing? Let's check on our nectar. You know what? Actually, so each of these can hold like 13. Let's go see if we can find any more. Let's go see if we can find any more fruit to make nectar out of. But I'm honestly a little too lazy to go get the. So we're just gonna purchase some basic ingredients. We're just gonna make a whole. I texted someone and they didn't text back, and it's been like an hour. Should I text them again? Yeah, maybe they missed the first one. Alright. Let's queue up some more nectar making for you. There we go. Everett, are you okay? Alright, go take a shower, bud. You also need to go grab a shower. How are you doing? Let's hide your dark form. Where are you?
Whew. Arabe.
I'm gonna do a quick double check on your relationship. Your relationship is still good. Yeah, you're gonna come here, you're gonna serenade. You're I don't know. I think they make a cute couple. I like them.
Burrell!
Yenerbela Feferus. Sharzai Sim said
He's doing his best.
Yabehorn. Bishars verva fumia brefni. Sharbza ut la lerv. Oh. Sharbis fen tamerv. Dodav ibne bisharbin nuf. Shars verva tenquil
He
brefni.
likes the serenade.
Whipsifel
Okay.
la tor zebra. Whipsorb la shishi.
Haha, shish, yubi. Woony yabu.
Flurbus! Ah! Flurbus!
Everett, why are you mad? Annoying school to have. Yeah, no, I've been there.
Swar.
Wassa.
I've been there.
Franz du car.
I get you.
Remember. 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 Yeah,
School is
remember.
I mean, I feel like it'd be one thing if school actually taught things that were like useful later on in your life, but it actually doesn't, so
Runch du car. Poking Steve.
it's annoying.
Who said you were that? Yeah.
Alright, over it. Let's have you come down here and try to. Oh, read orbital pudding. There we go. Alright, Axel. You doing okay?
Ja verve
See how we're
fun
doing
ja
work in 12
behorn.
hours.
De schars verve
Or
fun ja
13
brefni.
hours.
Sharp ze ut la la.
Oh, you gotta do your homework. Did you get your homework done? Not even started.
Taru. Anaka. Jib jib.
Come on, guys.
Sarah.
So alright, so you are no longer too tense to do homework. So you're gonna come here and you're gonna do your homework. How much time do you have till school? 11 hours, okay. Good. Alright, so while they're doing that, I'm gonna take a very, very short, less than 5-minute break. Stay. Stay. Thank you. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. Alright, hello. Alright, let's see how they're all doing. Everyone doing good? Alright.
Pressing more than
Alright, so don't forget, if you like this, if you like me, please hit that follow button. I am still trying to come up with an idea for a celebration
lingo.
for once I hit 1,000 followers.
Loose
I am
bed,
thinking,
Minerva.
I'm debating between a few things. Either,
Bashushi.
oh, did you two like have a bad interaction? Okay, you're good.
Hard grip second
So,
loud.
one idea I'm thinking of is I could make a sim of myself and some of the actual people in my life, and we'll just play with those. Or I could make of my characters in Snow White and the roommates. Or I could make or I could make a household starting with the characters in this book, or I guess the Dead Souls universe. So, That is something we're gonna have to start thinking about, and I'm gonna try to find a way to make a poll or something. I don't know if I can do that on TikTok or what, but there will be a poll somewhere.
Skins bala.
And I'll see if I can get some feedback.
Sick of foos.
And
Ravsing morden fanship.
Jabine Nobe.
Wapana. Enloy. Algorithm.
did you get your homework? Did you get your homework done? Your homework's done. Your homework's 50% done.
Sigluna Biro.
Awesome.
Kappa.
And you're
Doda Vebi. Oh, me but Doda Vebi.
Okay.
Amare Quas.
Sugar Blue.
No
Yeah,
problem.
And Frobby Sebrum. Fenoy?
Scofa. Crush of pores. Noosh. Quema noosh.
Okay,
Took a
so
suit.
we got some more nectar that we can put away. And then I'm gonna have you come back down here and make some more nectar. Oh, we hit nectar level making 5. Nice. All right.
Sheeby. Woo! Arabe. Woo. Huh. Bay. Uh-huh. Surely.
Alright, so just getting some of that done.
Whoa! Oh!
There we go. What are you doing?
Neepsta. Fonty. Huh?
Yeah, let's recap the woohoo.
Safine. Please, Aklum Bay. Bruce Rex. Una.
Schwabbing the curbs.
Yabba.
Boy beam. Oh. Prebna? Kalibna Brek. Beanie. Que musta.
Saquinario? Yazilf. Wafatub Fibose. Chul. Bruce. Tedu.
Okay, so she's making progress on the nectar. That's
Ah.
so good.
Quaxinas.
Dag dag. Swo briff. Soy briff. Topes. Larvdo twab. Wabba. Trinkana soup?
Wibasuk Uxaloy.
Neeb.
Yub ya.
Harp too. Soida Shirmibaye Dabo Shazo.
Oh, and I should also probably mention that I have a YouTube channel. It's called River is Bad at Video
Weende.
Games, and I post all of my
Anime.
lives onto that channel.
Tricksto.
So if you missed something or you want to watch something again, go check out that. Aww.
Buena soup. Selfies. Lavo. Wanna choose? Zorbo. Muy beam.
Yeah, become best friends, of course.
Snoosh.
Oh.
Gibson.
Yip yip Sims.
Spino.
How yip?
Yeah, froze.
No, we're not going to embrace that change.
Whippasu Palingo.
We're not going to embrace that
Anatoly.
change. My God.
Yadumsa Legenzo.
Saul.
Bene.
Or
Limro, you
Vladdy
dumb
Daddy.
Kiarba
Ribbit,
Uchima
Pippin,
Tisaweb.
Sebrim
Torka de
Zachile.
Funa.
Oh.
Raspine.
Hey, yeah. Vine Sue.
Yiglashipta.
Bosta.
Niara and
In a prep.
Soybit Benjara.
Soy
Aidana.
bay.
Yatas.
Topes.
Basma
Lardo
Upra.
Tweb.
Wamberg Isharoy. Ah,
Wizak
Isharoy.
Roy.
Bepsu.
Waxwoochie.
Yiglashipto. Tanani.
Oh.
Ah.
Mamage.
Dua? Huh?
Chunkus.
Oh, Dua.
Wasmus. Kinadyo. Shipley Chef. Pimbus.
They have a very healthy relationship. It's good to see. You need to. Oh, you need to make some more nectar. There we go. So you got these two woohooing over here, and she's gonna come down and keep making the nectar. Alright, and it looks like her hygiene's getting a little low. So we're gonna have her finish the nectar. And then we're gonna have her take a shower. Just gonna speed this up because I know it can get a little repetitive. And again, that's one of the amazing things about Sims is how well you can you can adjust the gameplay speed and all of that. Come on, come take a shower. Unless the water got shut off. Oh no! Okay. Let's check on the nectar. We might have to. How are we doing? Not yet aged. Let's see how much we would make. Let's see how much we would make if we sold all the nectar. We're just gonna see. Because if it's, cause we gotta get these bills paid. Like, all right, let's see how much we would make. Oh, off to a great start. Okay, yeah, let's do that. I think, oh, nice. Okay, so now we have enough to pay the bills. Finally, we got there. All right. We got there, guys. Now, we still don't have enough for Vladdy, Daddy, and Saul to go to Sulani. And you, you're gonna go to work. You are going to come and you are going to pay the bills. Finally! Oh, that feels good. And now everyone has a job. Alright, now you're gonna come here and you're gonna take a shower. Saul, what are you doing? Oh. Okay, so we've got, what time do we have work? 2 minutes. Okay, and this is going to be one of those times where we're going to be bad simmers and we're going to cheat. See? Because, you know, we did our best. Work is happening soon, and we want to continue with this storyline. So, again, like, if you have to use cheats in The Sims to get done what you have to get done, or, to make the gameplay, or to, make the gameplay easier or whatever, do it. It's totally fine. I know some people prefer having that challenge, and that's totally cool. And I know some people, like myself, they like the challenge, but if the challenge is not achievable, then they give themselves grace to cheat a little, which is fine. It's Sims. It's not like... It's not the end of the world. So you have that in 2 days. When do you have work? You have work in 51 minutes. Okay. So then we're gonna... Okay. So here's what I think we're gonna do. We're gonna end it here, and then tomorrow or later today or whenever I get back on, we're gonna pick back up with Vladdy Daddy, and we're gonna follow him to work. All right. Thank you, everyone who stopped in and said hello. I really, really, really do appreciate you. And yeah. So like I said, I will either be on later today at the earliest or tomorrow morning at the latest. And again, I have a lot of stuff coming up on YouTube, so you should go check that out. My YouTube channel is River is Bad at Video Games, and we are going to figure out a fun little way to celebrate, hopefully hitting this goal relatively soon. And yes, one last reminder, if you want to help me get to this goal, please follow me and let's get me to 1,000 followers. Thank you so much, everyone, for stopping in. I really appreciate you. Be nice to yourselves and have a good one.